The theater is very, very excited about this project, and very excited to welcome Elinor Renfield to this project. Her assistant, Alex Hastings, and she's going to talk a little bit about the play to all of us, and then the designers will present the designs. We'll take a break after that. The cast will assemble around the tables, and we'll begin the process with the read. All right, but welcome.
I had never read this play until last summer. I was looking for an Ibsen that hadn't really been dragged around too much, and I feel that, like most of the public, not only had I not read it, I couldn't pronounce it, and I have heard a lot of different pronunciations of it since, but it immediately drew me in. It's, first of all, the character of Rebecca West, unknown, but right in there with Nora and Hedda and Elena and Lady from the Sea. But this most unusual love story that seemed so spiritual and soulful and unconsummated, and what did that mean? And how was it played out in this landscape of late 19th century Norway, which Ibsen detested. He went back to Norway after living in Rome for a long time, saw the way the left and the right were chewing each other's jugulars, and came back and wrote this play, actually wrote it in Munich. And that landscape of betrayal and rage and war among the parties, the community, with this unusual love story in the foreground that has an ending that even when I got to it, I was surprised, and I was right on top of the read. I had no idea that the last two pages were the last two pages, or that they were coming. I didn't want to do a production of this that was curtain up on a very naturalistic Victorian room. I wanted to find the mythic heights of the play, that it felt, I guess because of the spirituality of the love relationship, that it was more archetypal than really, you know, a man-woman love story. And so when I first met with Harry in this very room sometime last June, I said, I don't know, I want to do like the Martha Graham ROSMERSHOLM. And then it sort of evolved, and I was looking at pictures of Gordon Craig's production, and I realized that in the end, there is something both Gothic, mythical, fairy tale, there's a fairy tale buried in this play, and that what I really wanted was something that had the austerity of what ROSMERSHOLM meant, which was the citadel of this community, this place. So I wanted a set that accommodated everything that ROSMERSHOLM was and everything that Rebecca West brought into it. So we could look at, you know, just contrast. So we cast, we're here, ready to roll. So.